This is News Vision for Tuesday, Election Day, November 7th. And the nation goes to the polls today to choose on a variety of races, of course, senators, congressmen, state representatives. Texans elect a governor. Midland County voters choose between Mike Bradford and Michael Wallace in the county judge race. A complete list of polling places in Midland County located on page 4A of today's Reporter Telegram. Or you can email us, jimmy@mywesttexas.com. We'll help you out if you don't know where your polls are. Tonight after 7 o'clock when the polls close, join us for Blog the Vote as we keep track of the election results as they are made available to us. President Bush stumped yesterday in Texas and other states trying to preserve GOP control of Congress. More in this report.
It was President Bush's last hurrah, a three-state sprint hours before the polls opened. It started at a noisy rally on the Florida Panhandle before dashing on to stops in Arkansas and Texas. In addition to foiling a Democratic takeover of Congress, the president's election eve focus was helping Republicans in tight races for governor.
Tomorrow you get to vote for a new governor, and I strongly suggest you vote for Charlie Crist to be governor of the state of Florida.
But in Pensacola there was just one problem. The Republican aiming to succeed Bush's term-limited brother, Governor Jeb Bush, was not there. Charlie Crist was elsewhere in the state, insisting this was not a snub of a poll-challenged president, just better use of crucial campaign time. Bush's top strategist was not amused.
Let's see how many people show up in Palm Beach on 24 hours notice versus 8,000 or 9,000 people in Pensacola.
The last stop was a welcome home rally at Reunion Arena in Dallas. For his fellow Texans, Bush boiled the race down to two overarching themes: keeping taxes low and terrorists at bay, especially in Iraq, which he says Democrats would abandon in failure.
Harsh criticism is not a plan for victory. Second guessing is not a strategy. We have a plan. Stick with us and the country will be better off.
To these supporters, the case was made.
I think that the Democrats are going to be surprised. I don't think it's going to be quite the turnout that they thought it was going to be. I think the Republicans are going to do very well.
Now, the Democrats have tried to make this a referendum on both the Iraq War and the president. What do you think of that?
Well, I think when we get through with the polls, they're going to find that was a big mistake.
Ending his last national campaign here in his beloved Texas, the president's touting new polls that see the race as tightening. He says he expected that as voters come to understand the stakes. But aides credit his legwork, saying a proven campaigner is proving himself one more time. Mark Smith, The Associated Press, Dallas.
In other news today, county officials with Midland County say they are now offering flu shots for children, but are still waiting for the vaccine for adults. Children can receive their flu shots between 8 and 4:30 at the health department at Delwood Mall for a cost of $10. Children's flu shots are for kids aged 6 months to 18 years. In yesterday's reader poll, 55% of you believe beleaguered Colorado evangelist Ted Haggard is a hypocrite. 44% of you say he's just a sinner. 160 respondents participated in the poll. In today's reader poll, tell us who you think will be governor of Texas when the polls close today. Again tonight, after 7, when those polls close, join mywesttexas.com as we blog the vote, keeping track of local, state, and national election returns as they become available to us. That's Blog the Vote tonight on My West Texas. Have a good day, everyone, and don't forget to go to the polls. I'm Jimmy Patterson for News Vision.